shit. What's up, people? Welcome to episode 76 of Teller Made Kicks. Shout out to all the sneakerheads, the collectors, and people who just, identify with fly things. The whole crew is here tonight. Let me see if I can find the intro so we can get started. Wow. 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 What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 76. The whole crew is here. Make sure y'all like and share the video. What's up, Ish? What's up, Jennifer? What's up, Rhonda? No, you was in the chat early?
Yeah, first.
No, jumped in the chat early just to say I'm here first, yo. No, was wild. What's up, Carmel? What's up, Janine? What's up, everybody? Make sure everybody hit that thumbs up underneath the video, man. What's up, though, fellas? How's it? Chris is still dying, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Chris is dying.
I need a real microphone so I can pull that joint away.
The flu bug is hitting motherfuckers.
Indeed.
It's a bad time right now, but we gotta push through these times, fellas.
Sure.
We gotta push through these times, man. How's the weather down there, Zach?
Cold. Well, actually, it's been raining the last couple of days. Got my wheels looking nasty. Got to deal with it.
I'm sure you'll take that better than the snow, though, right? Yeah. You take that over snow any day.
For sure.
Yeah, we're taking everything over the snow, man. We're taking everything over the snow, man.
For sure.
I don't know about a 10-day heat wave. I don't know if I'm taking that over the
snow. Taking the snow over a 10-day heat wave?
It depends on what type of heat we talk. Man, it could be a million.
A snowstorm, though. Look, a snowstorm.
How fast is snow getting out? Do we got Philly snow plows?
That's what I'm about to say.
Right.
That's what I'm about to say.
I mean, Jimmy, just because it's off the street don't mean it's gone from everywhere.
Hey, man, it's nice to look at. I just don't want to deal with it.
Sometimes a Philly snowstorm they won't pick it up for like a week.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Right? March. Facts. That's crazy, man. Yeah, we're not doing the snowstorm though, man. Where y'all want to start? We want to start at now. What's up?
You already know. We got the fearsome horsemen on here, the 4 horsemen. So we gotta go to sneaker court.
Sneaker court, people. What's up? Won't get court slipping, or we will put y'all on sneaker court, man. All right, I'm gonna do sneaker court like this, man. I'm gonna start off calm, and then it's going to end hard, man. Pause if I gotta.
I was about to say, come on. Vocabulary, wow.
All right, can somebody explain these? I call these the no happy nappies, man.
They the TJ Maxx Marshall specials.
Is that Nautica? That's
Nautica, yeah, man.
He said, is that Nautica?
Backed up the sailboats.
We gonna call these the no happy nappies, man. I've been seeing
like Nautica version of Balenciaga a little bit or something. I don't know what's going on.
D-Nell 2000s right there. You know, that's her favorite sneak.
Look, why have I been seeing these a lot more lately? Like, I've been seeing people wearing these Nautica sneakers a lot more lately. I don't know what's happening.
Never ever seen them a day.
See, I'm trying to say they right at Marshalls. They
at Marshalls?
Yeah,
Marshalls.
That's what it is.
Get them joints brand new right off the shelf. You can't beat it.
Somebody probably looking at that like, no, these will step up from Skechers. Let me go.
Right. And then they tried them on. They said, "Oh my gosh!" With the jeans right next to them. Yeah.
Angelia said the kids
and you can get a polo shirt in there.
That must be a bunch of their kids is wearing them. Oh no, you can't do your kids like that.
That's what I'm about to say. Who's buying their kids these Jones, man?
You can't put your kids in these.
Somebody that got Skechers.
That must be
Somebody got sketched.
Facts, yo.
only in Clarksville, Tennessee.
No. What's crazy is I ain't never ever seen them before. I want to go to Marshall's tomorrow to put eyes on them myself.
Yeah, you got to, man.
I just gotta see.
And it's like that's the only place you can find them is like the Burlington Coat Factory, the Ross, TJ Maxx, those type of stores. And so it's like Nautica. I mean, maybe you could find like a Macy's. You know, they back out the weird joints. The Nauticals, you know it.
Do not buy those.
Look at Nautica trying to sneak in the back door.
Yeah,
Nike gonna wind up suing them for that air bubble, if that is an air bubble. John, look a little
for the air bubble.
Look a little opaque.
Nike don't mess with nobody unless you black. You black, they ain't messing with you.
If you black, they ain't messing with you.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm saying if they not messing with nobody, Nautica ain't gonna
be sued.
They ain't gotta worry about that.
They gave him the formula for the air bubble. They
right.
Take
they probably send the man bubbles over there.
Right.
Probably Nike air bubble in them.
All right, ladies. I know that y'all love y'all Uggs and everything, but they have a new, model of Uggs that I'm gonna call these the Herman Monster Uggs. I definitely don't want to see none of y'all wearing these. So these are the Herman Monster Uggs.
I thought they was the leg shortening Jones. Like if you got one
leg short,
that's what that's the first thing that came to mind.
I thought
so the other Jones look like regular, right?
Yeah, I thought the one foot leg was shorter than the other one. That's why they
back. That looked like the orthopedics.
Yo, the leg short Jones is hilarious.
They should put a handicap sign behind these Jones.
Clap foot? Is that what it's called?
Sound good to me.
Clap foot.
Oh man, we is not doing that. Yo, these is $150, man.
Yeah, if Doc Martin doing it, they like, why not? We try anything.
I'll tell you one thing though. Imagine, like, I bet you could run a whole mile in them.
No, you can't.
Running where? 10 feet. Running where?
You can't run 10 feet.
That's probably memory foam on them joints. Them joints probably feel like a pedicure when you walk.
No, Zach, it's that heavy block on the bottom.
Yeah, like that's right.
That is not memory foam. That is a heavy ass block on the bottom.
Also, they're like ankle weights.
Yeah, like a prep
foam. Right. As you go ahead and run if you want to, your head be in front of your feet.
Yeah,
you might die.
So you want to?
I'm gonna let my son train around the house in them, so he be jumping by next year.
His calves gonna be strong as shit.
They remind me of them. Remember them jumping shoes?
Chris, you might trip in these Jones and die.
That's what I'm saying. And it make you fall farther from the ground. So it's like these joints should come with a little insurance, a little insurance joint.
Yeah, you walk around 6 months in those, your depth perception gonna be way off on a regular pair.
Yeah,
please don't let me see no cook pairs of them. All
right, this last John, this was a young boy, but this is something that you definitely shouldn't be seeing now because it's cold. But I don't want to see this in the summertime either. But if this is one of y'all young boys, you have to address this, man. So if y'all see what's going on here, right?
What brand is that though?
It don't matter what brand it is. Get him the fuck out of here.
His whole foot.
This is the problem with buying your flip flops from anywhere. People think because it got something cool on it or it's a certain theme that the quality is going to follow along with how much they like that show or whatever. Like them Jones, like he ordered them straight off of Amazon.
I can't.
They fit the first 2 days and then they stretched out.
Yo, that's
his not only his foot, his sock is over the joint.
Like he's trying to escape out of his. Yo, he wilding.
He probably 12 or 13 too.
I don't care how old he is. This is not right.
Yeah, you can't. I don't want to see you inside the house like this. You outside the house. Like,
hey, what's funny is I bet he got the blicky on him too. You say something about him.
Just run.
Put one in and say something about him. I know
he take off them flip flops in them
socks. Just run, young boy can't catch you.
I know he got a blicky on him. I know he do.
First step coming out that
waiting for somebody. I know everybody looking at him. I bet he probably like, I wish a nigga would say something.
Yeah, Carmel, that is a time on this slide.
Right. And it is probably 420. That's the worst part, right?
I know he got a blicky on him for sure.
He said, I know he got a blicky on him. I can't, man. But don't get court slipping on Sneaker Court because we will put you on blast.
Yeah, my man's will kill for nothing. For a fact.
This boy's out here killing for nothing. No, we not.
He with them slippers on. I wouldn't dare say nothing to him.
Oh no, you can't say nothing to him.
You got it. You got it.
Even if you think you the man, you just leave him alone. You know
leave
something
him alone.
We not doing that, man. Welcome to episode 76, man. Now we gotta show some love after the travesties.
Yeah, that's
that we just seen.
Yeah,
we gotta show some love after the travesties, man.
So now after the eulogy, here come the after party. What's the thing after you die? What you go to? The repast.
Repast.
Let's go to the repast too.
All right.
So it's 3 people on here that we want to show some love to. One of the persons that we want to show love to tonight is actually a part of our Sunday Innocent Saman's family. She definitely put a pair up there. That's nice. I like them. But the first person I wanted to highlight is Alexis.
Who you said?
Alexis.
All right, Alexis Michelle.
Ladies, this is how y'all do a masculine colorway, just like this.
She's actually like a super stylish on the low.
Nice.
Every time I see her, she hopping on and off of private jets and shit like that. So shout out to Alexis, man. She's supposed to come on the show soon too, man. As soon as we can catch up with her. As soon as she's
New Balance. Okay.
Right there is a nice way to do a masculine looking shoe. A lot of ladies was probably steer clear of these just because of the color and also the masculinity in the shoe. But right there, she's showing y'all that the women can.
She's not showing us anything, honestly. I'm thinking we're gonna see a whole fit.
I want to see the whole fit.
Gotta understand.
I want to see the whole fit.
Hey, you say that.
She showing us what socks to wear with them Johns. Like, what you talking about, bro?
But no, I'm saying though. What I'm saying is, you gotta understand who we trying to educate here.
Right.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, but all right. So you gotta. All right, then what can a female? What would you like a female to wear with this? What would you like seeing?
I'm saying though, if that colorway, don't shy away from dark colors. Like a lot of women that we've been encountering on shows, and they showing a lot of pastel colors. They showing a lot of.
I don't think they're doing that in the fall and winter though.
No, she ain't short, so she's somewhere hot,
bro.
It's still fall and winter. You don't back out.
We had somebody
bright
trying
orange.
to back out a purple and green pair of boots last week.
Right.
Ooh, I missed that week.
Yeah.
So that's why we telling you don't have a problem with embracing a shoe like this. It's not a feminine looking shoe. It has a lot of masculinity to it, and it's flying dope. And shoestrings. Some people don't like shoestrings over here. They like to slide their feet.
Wait a minute. Who the fuck don't like
shoestrings? The sinus is messing with now.
I think he meant lacing them up, not necessarily no shoestring. Just lacing them up.
No, what I'm saying is you got some people that have been showing sneakers on here without shoestrings.
Right.
The Nauticas.
And if you don't like to lace your shoestrings up or even tie them, this is a fly way to wear your shoestrings.
You just let them
You
lay.
can't do this with every sneaker though. Let's be honest.
You just let them lay loose.
Yeah, you're right.
Do this with every
some
sneaker.
Some of them
just don't fit. Yeah, like some of them falling off your feet when you unlace them.
Right. I mean,
that's a fact.
You might have the wrong size if that happens, but
that too.
All right, now who next?
Dong. Let's show some love to Dong.
Let me see what's happening here, man.
So what's your Cincinnati Browns have, man? What's going on?
First of all, that's my team. Don't disrespect.
Who you rooting for off that team?
I'm rooting for the quarterback, nigga.
Oh, all right. It's the only person you can root for.
We back. And Myles Garrett, we back. Let me see what's happening.
Chubb ain't gonna get no love.
Chubb can get some love. What's happening here now?
I like these right here. This is the pair of Jordan 1 lows. Colorway is nice, clean. She rocking it with the ankle bracelet and the leggings, so that lets you know that she definitely sexy.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, we see his nail turn on his little ankle bracelet. Okay,
I like an ankle bracelet, bro.
I ain't saying I don't.
No, give me the leggings over the ankle bracelet any day.
Anything.
Got on
I
leggings.
hear you, Zach.
Team legging.
She got on
Team legging over here.
Team legging over here. But shout out to Dong. She definitely killing it right over here. Jen, you definitely one of those right there. I like that. Ladies, that's another way you can rock your sneaks. I know Chris said, you ain't always got to unlace them, and you can have them tied up. Right there is a nice how you can wear your sneakers tied
I
up.
said you're not always able.
Yeah, so when you're not able
Right.
to, you tie them up.
But when are you not able to lace up your sneakers? I don't understand.
You ever had a pair of sneakers that sat in line?
No.
Yeah. Keep
And then
buying, play.
Yeah,
last but not least, the queen herself, Raw Honey, Ish.
Solid.
Classic pair, Air Max.
Let's see what we doing. What's up, Ish?
She on Damon Time with the colorway. She pulled the blicky out on the young boy with the 420 slides.
She pulled the blicky out.
she pulled out on him first, huh?
Yeah.
That's how you better run. That's how you better approach him.
Sometimes you gotta match energy, man.
Yeah, with him, pull yours out first because he got it.
Sometimes you gotta match energy, man.
Yo, she matching the energy. Okay.
That she all the way in. But yeah, E, shout outs to you for them Air Maxes right there.
Black Air Force energy and the running style.
You can see, look at she blacked out. Call her the Omen.
Hey,
Socks is black.
and they laced up.
The leggings is black,
right.
And they laced up.
So
ready
it's
to
like
bend the corner in them joints.
Yeah,
definitely was.
Just in case you got to be on the move, she ready.
She said I was ready.
You gotta stay ready. You gotta stay ready, man. You gotta stay ready, man. But that was Sneaker Check. Shout out to everybody who posted on Sneaker Check. We continue to show love, and we post the travesties as well. It's a circle of life. But I wanted to get into this Nike versus Kool KIY thing. What are your thoughts?
You know what's so funny? Somebody actually spoke about this earlier. Our broadcast production, and that was Chris. He actually spoke on this, how at some point Nike going to come down on shoot places like this, like Kool KIY and things like this. So he spoke on this before, and once I seen it's the first person that came to mind was actually Chris when you said that. Like, Nike don't play that shit. When they start to see you bubbling and starting to get a following, they will bring you back down to earth.
And not to cut you off, they added another third guy to it. I forget his name, but he does the dunks with the butterfly instead of like the swoosh. He has a butterfly replacing it. He sued him as well.
So it's only.
I seen a post about that, and somebody else got, I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's just like Kai, but he got like little pieces on his that makes it different. So it's like you biting it, but you put your spin on it, other than just changing the Nike check.
But they doing that just to get around this,
right?
And that's where
what
I don't.
Saying. That's all he had to do was just like put.
Oh no! But this was on purpose,
somewhere.
bro. This was on purpose. Don't get it twisted. They doing this on purpose.
Right.
They want to get sued.
Right.
Oh, they do.
Yeah. Omi said it. Omi, like, before I even heard this as a confirmation, Omi said it.
Because
he went to his lawyer.
It only big ups your name. So
yeah. And Omi already had different styles down the pipeline. He was really doing this to try to step on Kai. Kai was, doing it really for the bag. But
I'm not a supporter of any brand copying somebody's whole model.
I am if the quality is there.
They all copying. Yeah, if the quality is there and it's a dope shoe, I rock with it.
Right, but the quality is not there with these guys.
One of our resident contributors to this platform and someone who does their own designs and their you do your own thing. How do you feel about what people has been saying as well about how come they're suing Kool KIY, how come they suing Omi, how come they suing this rapper kid, but they're not going after Bait for actually stealing the Air Force One and just putting their own design on it as well?
Well, it's actually a concrete answer for that though, because when they did that original sneaker that you're probably talking about that looks really like an Air Force One, they did that at a time that Nike didn't have their trademark on the Air Force One. So that's how they went. That's a way they went around it.
So they legally couldn't sue.
Exactly. And then in another breath, they're also in a Japanese market. So Nike being a U.S. company going after a Japanese company who has different court laws, you know what I mean, it's also going to be harder to do it.
Gotcha.
Then this time around, now the new Bapesters is coming out are different from the Air Force Ones. They got enough differences that they can't get sued.
Mm-hmm.
So Bape did it the smart way. They took advantage of Nike not being on top of their trademarks, and when the Air Force One trademark expired the first time, that's when Bape hopped on set and put out all those, you know, patent leather ones that we love. And
so
then
it's timing
Nike,
more than anything.
Yeah.
Talk to the people about the trademarking laws and how long those trademarks last for, because I know a lot of people had questions about, well,
you get 10 marks with 10 marks. You get 10 years with your trademark. So every 10 years, Nike needs to renew trademarks on certain hot silhouettes. It's cost money to do this as well. So you think of how many different silhouettes Nike has. They're only doing like the Jordan 1, the Dunk. I don't even think like they have like maybe like the Air Max 1, the Air Max 90, like their you know their base shoes, their trademarking, and
The
that
money.
the money exactly. They bread and butter, and what that does is prevents anybody from mass producing a shoe. You can produce them on a small scale, you can buy them and then change them up and then sell them. You can't recreate them and then sell them on a mass. You know what I mean? That's why they didn't go after Omi and Kai right away. Is because they was, you know, it's small fish to a giant.
Right. So do y'all think that Kool KIY or Omi, either one of them wins in this lawsuit?
Negative. There's no way you could win against Nike.
Nike got way too much money.
Like that's what I don't even understand.
They could be dead ass right and still lose.
Yeah. Like when Omi said he threw the bag at his lawyer, like I'm like you're just like that's a flex in my opinion. Like I'm like, why would you even go to your lawyer to fight it? Like no, they sent you a cease and desist that they already had their paperwork in order for.
That was my next question. Is there monetary attachment to it, or they just ask you to cease and desist all?
Yeah, it's no fines or nothing yet. That's what the cease and desist is. Right. And you know, I mean, they sneak it in. Most of them come through an email, and it's basically stop all your sales immediately. Right. Not only that is we want to see how much you sold up until this point as well. Right. And I know Omi turned over his records already. And that's another problem is because now they're going to start looking into Omi's taxes. They're going to, you know what I mean? Everything is going to basically get turned over to the government at this point.
So hopefully his shit is in order.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, he in trouble.
And he already got
already had a lot of legal trouble, right?
Exactly.
You would actually just be like, well, I'm going to chill at this point.
You would think so, man. But
for him to say, I wanted to get sued, he must have his shit in order.
It's like... Yeah, it's like because it's not the first time it happened. John Geyer got sued and he won because his design was different enough, even though Nike was like, bro, this is based on the Air Force One. And it's like things like Stan Smith, like the actual person Stan Smith feels like Air Force One was stolen from his design. And you look at it and you like, I see what you mean because it's a flat bottom shoe or just a monotone color, like. But then you look at it and you be like, nah, bro, that's a totally different shoe.
I don't get the connection with Air Force One and Stan Smith.
Yeah, but the creator of that shoe, he feels the person endorsing that shoe, he feels different. That's crazy, and that's how Nike feels. Even when put a lightning bolt on it, it's not enough.
All right, before we get into our Final Four face-off, what are y'all thoughts on Prime Time?
Thoughts on who?
Prime Time. Deion Sanders.
Oh, yeah. Go, Deion. Do you,
brother? Everybody else do them.
Yeah. I don't understand. It's like when you black, you can't evolve. I can't stay right here for y'all.
Hey, yeah, this what I don't understand,
when my end game might be the NFL.
Look, all right, right. You supposed to pay.
He might have sold some whoop tickets though early though. He did do that.
Okay, thank you. All right.
He did do that. He did do that though.
And he did. All right, so he did turn up Jackson State. I admit that. But it's like, bro, you left quick, and with quickness, you announced your quickness. You announced leaving before the season was even over.
Right.
Like, you could have waited till summertime to drop these bombs on these kids, and then he got people who didn't get to Jackson State yet that he recruited.
Right.
They
Oh, they
backed,
rerouted.
most of them backed out. Yeah, most of them
Yeah,
backed
for sure.
out. And like now, what's 2023, 2024 going to look like for Jackson State when they got
Right.
no new freshmen coming in? You know
They
what I
gonna
mean?
be
Nobody.
trash. They
Yeah.
go back to being trash.
That's why I'm like, yo, he did that school dirty, and you kind of like, I don't know. Yeah,
So,
go get your
so
bag. You
the next question would be then when was his? If y'all we feel like that, then when would the best time be to leave? Then that would feel like no time.
You gotta be able to sustain that program. He had to be there for like at least 3 or 4 years, and he had to have somebody under
Been
him.
here 3 years. This is his fourth. This would have been his 4th year.
And he had to have somebody under him who could maintain, you know, the standards.
But bro, he bought
grown.
out from his contract. Like that's where
Right.
things start to get a little like, come on, dog. Like originally you had a mindset that I was going to stay here for, I don't know the even contract duration, but let's say it was 8 years. You plan to stay there for 8 years.
Right.
If you thought there was going to be a stipulation in your contract where it's like 6 years in, you would have had an option, just like any player does. You would have incorporated an option in that contract you signed. Now you out here giving money back because you like, oh man, Colorado.
He's been giving money back from the gate.
Look, I'm not mad at his move to a bigger school, and you know we need more people, you know, in that situation. But if you're standing on the stance of building HBCUs, you gotta fucking stay there.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
That's
the
what I'm
only
talking
way
about.
it's gonna work. You gotta.
And I'm like, he brought that school money. It's without a doubt he brought that school major money from what they had to winning a state championship. Like that's a total. Like I ain't been there, but I've been witness to the differences before championship and after championship. Just the money they pour in, the facilities become nicer. So it's like if he really did 10 years in there and they ran up, they was already back to back.
Right.
If they ran up 4 championships in that joint, the facilities would have been out of this world, and he could have left and then still been like, "Look what I left behind."
Right.
Well, who's to say that he won't move on and still put money in there because he has more money to gain, so he can still put money in there. He was already giving him half his contract anyway. He was only making $300K a year.
Right, but
you waving your hand, but we don't know.
He took his son with him, bro. He took his son with him.
I'm taking my son with me too.
I am too, but I'm not making that move in the first place.
I can't judge nobody on something I would do. I'm taking my quarterback.
Zach, what I'm saying is, it's not about the money. It's about his presence. His presence there.
His name alone is attracting people.
But at some point, his name and his presence is building his school up. But at what point do he got an obligation to himself and his family?
That's what I'm
take care of yourself.
And all right, so here's my second thing. All right, why Colorado? Why not hold out for Georgia? Why not hold out for Ohio State? A real huge.
Because his son got year eligibility, and his son ain't going to the NFL from playing at Jackson State.
No. I understand that, and I understand why he made the move that he moved. But don't say that then.
I mean, he's been
from the gate.
I will say,
if opportunity,
you heard him. You heard his speeches. He's been transparent and said, "I did this for the best for me."
Yeah, I
he
heard
ain't,
that.
He ain't pander and say, "I did this for the school. I did this was best for me. I had to do what's for me." You know what's baffling to me though? How a D1 university doesn't have the money yet to pay him. They talked to the AD, and the AD said, "We do not have the $5.9 million. It is going to take to pay this man each year."
They're going to get that. They're going to get that from sponsors. But what I was saying about him saying that is like the whole HBCU thing. Either I'm just coming here to build up my shit and then move on to bigger school, I'm coming here to stay here and build up HBCUs. It ain't no middle ground. Like
he didn't do the latter of them too.
He said, "I will entertain another job if the opportunity comes." I remember him saying that from day one.
Yeah.
Right. But what I'm saying is that if you're a kid now, are you looking to go to play for him at Colorado, or are you looking to go to Jackson State?
Oh no! You going with Dion?
That's sure. What I'm saying.
I'm sure most of them are going.
And here's my thing too. Dion, as a coach, he's not attracting too many like crazy players. So that's why I'm like, bro, you gonna go to Colorado and dwindle away?
No, they're still gonna be.
He got to do it first. We got to.
Like you said, Zach, he got to do it first. So if he doesn't do it, he's gonna get the boot.
You know why? I'm excited about. You know why I'm super excited about going there. is because he brings something that the game hasn't seen. He brings our presence.
Right.
The African Americans that coach
Dude,
don't
that
have
was
presence.
not to cut you off, bro, but that was corny. He walked into that stadium classroom and started playing Tupac, bro. That was so corny. That was so corny, bro. I know that's what you did at Jackson State, but this ain't Jackson State, bro.
Yeah, but that, again,
them kids was in there, and he's talking about, you think there's no black people at Jackson State? That's one of the real reasons I watched that whatever his speech when he was in there with the coach or whatever. I looked in there, I'm like, yo, 85% of these kids is white, bro. Like,
right.
what was you talking about? You gonna go here and affect black people? It ain't no black people to affect.
And guess what he told them? The portal's open. And if you don't think you can take it, get to the portal.
Oh yeah,
and
he already
guess was the first one in the portal.
And your quarterback is right here. My son,
right.
He ain't.
That's all he could do. That's all he could do is try to bring
Colorado
better players.
Already in the portal.
He said it. He said it in that speech. I'm bringing players from Jackson State with me.
Right.
That's all he could do. Past that, it's going to be politics. He's not going to be able to make all these moves he went to.
Look, this is the thing. I love it. How many white coaches or white people bring their people into situations that aren't qualified, and you got other people on the roster or in the job that's more qualified?
I'm not saying nothing about qualifications. I'm just saying it's going to be a failure.
I'm not mad at the move. All I'm saying is for HBCUs,
it's over for
yeah, it's over.
Unless you see it as a stepping stone. If another coach that's in the rankings, right, can now see it, I can go into an HBCU, affect the program, and I can move on to one of the situations.
How many Deons we got though?
A lot.
No, we don't.
In the coaching world, yeah, we do. In the coaching world, yes, we do. In the coaching world, yes, we do.
We do.
No, I'm not saying in the coaching world. I'm saying Deion Sanders.
Outside of him coaching, it's still prime.
Y'all gassing Deion Sanders to a 20-year-old kid.
No, I think
Sanders is Deion Sanders.
Not to no 20-year-old kid.
Once they get a YouTube clips,
kids see, they don't see Deion. They see the NLI states and the NLE choppers and the Gillies and the Wallows and all the entertainment that he's brought to that program to show that he's
the only reason they're doing that is because Deion is at Jackson State.
It's a look, it's a look.
Gilly's not following Deion to Colorado.
I guarantee you, Gilly's gonna be on the side. Him and Wallow will be out there
for his first game.
I guarantee you, he's going to bring other rappers and stuff to. He's going to look at his situation,
and I guarantee you, it's going to dwindle away. It's going to be so much fighting against him at the Colorado. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't go in anywhere and ruffle feathers like that. This is going to hold up the conversation.
I wouldn't say it all depends on if you winning, you can ruffle as many feathers as you want.
That's what's going to be his saving grace. He got to win. If you're not, then it's going to be a failure.
What I was saying by Deion being Deion is Deion off the field is still Deion Sanders. There's not a lot of them. There's not a lot of them.
What are you referring to?
I think that
Deion is still a star. He's still
So is McCoy.
You really don't have to explain. It's Deion
Sanders. He's Deion Sanders.
But Deion Sanders comes with, when you think of Deion, you think of
he's the Michael Jordan of football.
No, but that's what I'm saying. These 20-year-old kids even downplay Michael Jordan.
They fucking
they only downplay Michael Jordan because of Kevin Durant and LeBron James.
Right. No, because they haven't seen Michael Jordan play with them, play with their own eyes.
Right.
But
when in doubt,
transfer that to Deion. If I'm a 20-year-old kid looking to go to a college, I'd rather go to Ohio State than anywhere that Deion Sanders is coaching.
Right.
Anywhere, unless he's at Ohio State.
Right.
With some of them signings.
Even if the kids don't know who he is or what he did, they parents that they sitting with know who the fuck he is. And they're gonna be like, that's Deion Sanders.
Yeah. And you don't know me, get on Google.
Based upon his influence. Like that man's influence is big. He's mastered that no other coach has. Social media.
Right.
Everything that he does, we see it on social media and it's glamorous. So even if they don't know who Deion was on the field, they know what he brings off the field and what he's going to bring in that locker room. He's going to bring a party. You can't do that shit at Alabama. Some kids.
I'll give you one more.
You can't. No, Nick Saban runs a tight ship, meaning he ain't letting what they did at Jackson State party and all that. having
crazy.
fun and
You
letting
But
all
they
crazy.
the
wasn't. They
entertainers
but they
come in.
wasn't partying.
Alabama volleyball team get down crazy. You think they football team don't get down crazy in the locker room?
But they
No, I'm
they
saying they
wouldn't
do.
party.
But I'm
After
saying as
win, they
far as
get
showing
busy.
it on Instagram and social media, TikTok and all that
That
stuff,
does nothing for business, bro.
it does a lot for a kid's mind, bro. You got kids that ain't going to make it in
Running
school
off the
that
track,
just
bro.
want to have fun.
Hey,
And they're
yo,
going to go right there.
Let's get back into this
yeah,
shit.
because I don't want to go
We
to
gonna
West
be running
Virginia.
all
Like,
over the
let
place.
me go to a party school for what?
I had one more.
Why do kids go to
More,
Florida State? Florida
'Cause
State
it's a
ain't
good
doing
football.
shit. It's a party school.
It's
They
a
go
good
there for the
football
opportunity
program.
to go to the
Yeah.
NFL.
What you was about to say, Zach?
over all them other coaches that's great coaches, Dion been there and done it.
Right,
He got Super Bowls.
right.
He got the college accolades. He got everything.
Hall
So
of Fame.
more than anything, I can
Yeah,
talk
but
that
how
lingo
many
with you because I've
other
been there.
NFL players are also doing that who have records, who have Super Bowls?
But they
Like,
they don't have the personal stars.
yes, I agree with you. No, they're not prime time, but
Right.
there's a million trillion kids out there looking up to Shady McCoy, looking up to ODB, looking up to, you know what I mean? It's a million other player coaches out there that are in the NFL, that players that little kids looked up to because they played in the league.
So why do you think that those 4 and 5 star recruits that he got that was supposed to go to these bigger schools?
You really want me to tell you?
State.
You really want me to tell you?
Dion's influence.
No,
I
the
need to hear
bag,
this.
nigga. The bag. Dion could move money because of who Dion is. He brought a lot of money through that school, bro. He
You don't
gave
think
these
that
players a lot of money.
Now
He
that these
gave-
kids get paid off their likeness, they can get paid and still go to a D1 school.
Right.
They're going to do it. And they're going to
Right.
follow that man because he brings in rappers. He brings in celebrities. And they're going to have
Or
good
you could look
time.
at Travis Hunter right now. And you'd be like, yeah, Dion sold me a dream and then left. He going to do the same day at Colorado.
He ain't going to leave there. The next place
Prove
to leave
it.
is a
Prove
bigger
it.
school. Go to
Prove it.
Go to the
Yeah.
pro.
That's what I'm saying.
I
He's
want
just
him
gonna
to
go-
leave.
go to a
I
bigger
mean, what
conference.
Travis Hunter end up in Colorado is no
Hold
harm
on,
in
hold
Kyle,
on, hold
other
on.
than to
Facts.
HBCU.
Hold on. First, I heard somebody say Shady McCoy. Is Shady going to be a good coach as Dion? Is Shady going to?
I have no idea. I can't answer that question.
Is Shady going to bring in the people that Dion brought in?
You
Nobody's
can't say
following
Dion
I
don't
can
fail
say
in
it.
Colorado.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
can't
answer
say
that either.
No, I can say that Shady McCoy would bring in a running back the caliber of Travis Hunter, who's also a wide receiver, which also is the same position that Dion played.
No, I don't mean if he's going to bring in the players. I mean like the star status shit.
Bro, that
All right,
does
so
nothing but sells
let's take
tickets.
Shady off let's take Shady out of the conversation.
Yeah, but we talking
Let's
about
take
players
Shady out the
right now.
conversation and
But
add another.
You need both.
But let's take Shady out the conversation and add another great who people can recognize being a Hall of Famer, a Super Bowl winning person, and also a big influence of Ray Lewis. Because Ray Lewis do the same thing at a school that Dion can do right now.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'm not mad at
And you
I'm
know
not
what?
mad at Ray
He's
Lewis.
showing these guys that have aspirations of doing something outside of football, outside of just commentating. Go to school and get a bag.
Right.
Go to these college and impact these kids' lives and get $5 and $6 million.
Hold on.
And show your influence.
I'm not mad at Ray Lewis, but is he coaching?
No, he ain't coaching. He
That's
a
what I'm
commentator.
saying. Dion
I'm
is
saying-
the only person that can do everything.
Yeah,
There's
that's what I'm
nothing
saying.
that Dion can't do.
I'm just not that well versed in coaching in football and who's on defensive, offensive, special teams. But there's a lot of coaches who were players that kids look up to that are high caliber, all-star, Pro Bowl.
On Dion level?
That's what
No.
I'm saying, Zach.
But look,
This is not Dion.
That's what I'm saying. That's because I was trying to get like, give me 2, give me 3.
This is what I'm saying. I got a 13-year-old son. I'm not sending him to college for somebody who's popular. I'm not.
No, it's not.
If it's going to get him recruited, if it's going to get him
Hold on.
extra exposure
Yes,
to get
no,
to where
yes,
he want to
yes,
get to,
yes.
you're going to
Hold
do it.
on, Chris. Chris, it's not just that Dion's popular. He's also arguably the greatest football player of all fucking time.
That don't
Yes.
translate to the greatest coach.
But
He
he's
might
still a
eat-
great
He
coach.
turned around
He's
Jackson
still-
State in
Yeah,
3
he
years and
did
got him
turn
to
there.
2 championships.
But just look at Jackson State's schedule. So it's like
Well,
put
I'm
Jackson
glad
State
it's
in the Pac-12.
documented.
It's not
I'm glad it's
happening. Pac-10, it's
documented
not happening.
because we want if we ever if God well if everybody's blessed and this is here 4 years from now,
Right.
we can play this back and say, Chris, you was dead ass wrong.
Right. For hating on prime time.
When Colorado in that top 4, and it may not be 3-4 years. It may take 6.
Right.
What if
He ain't gonna be there. He ain't
get
gonna be
into
there.
the top 25?
No, if it's progression, there's no reason not to be.
Right. No.
Now,
Even
now,
still,
now,
even
now,
still,
if it
if they don't
plummets,
progress
it's
as
different.
fast enough, because
Okay, so
if
here's
they
my
just
question:
like the
what's
Sixers,
fast enough?
if they start selling
What's fast
this
enough for you?
trust the process, 6 years and then we not making the playoffs.
Yo, that's the
Give me your
we
time
can
frame
argue all night.
of what's fast.
That
That's
is
what-
Let's say
I need a
like
I
right now
need
Colorado ain't ranked. Let's say in 3 years they are ranked 15. Is that
That's
a
all.
success?
15. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
That's all that
for sure.
matters.
For
Okay.
sure.
Ranking, you don't got to go to bowl. You ain't got to go to the championship game to actually get success. Look at Penn
Yeah,
State.
but I don't want to be
They haven't
25th
been to a
either.
bowl game, and they just gave Franklin 10 years.
I
Hey,
just don't
you
want to
talking
be
about 25th.
25th.
You got to think about the number of football teams.
Right.
There's only 24 better than you.
Right.
You talking about ranked? I can't go, but the rank only matters up to a certain point.
Right.
25 is
25.
where it stops.
Right, but you would rather be in that top 25 than not be.
I don't know about that, too.
That's crazy.
I don't know if you're a real athlete, bro, because like being 25 and being 26 is a killer because you don't make that list at all, but you right behind that last person on the list.
Right,
that's why lists are a killer for people mentally, because you be like, damn, I ain't make that list. But you be like, yo, you could have been the next person on that list.
But being in the top 25 is not a walk-in. Like it's not an easy fucking thing to do. Like
people do the same thing to the NBA though. They be like, niggas is trash. No, they not. They just trash in the NBA. All right, so the top 25
that's
teams.
a fact.
Right.
I done seen plenty of people average 5 points in a pro-am game, put up 50.
50.
And I was like, I ain't no old boy. Look at Dwight Howard bringing the ball up the court.
Right, and that's what happened. You see those big men in LA,
shooting threes.
That's what I'm saying.
One
With the
thing I
top
will
25.
say that let's get lost in translation is I support that black man. He a black man doing something that everybody else ain't stepping out there and doing. So if he gonna get persecuted and do what he got to do and send these kids to the pros and get them an education and other places where they turn their nose up to these kids, I support him.
My thing is just finish out your contract.
For $300,000, somebody offered me $6. I don't think so, brother.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have signed it then.
Say, Chris, we got $5 million for you,
contract,
and this other job is offering you $50,000.
You can't tell me, bro. It's just you can't tell me. It's
no
contracts don't mean nothing.
Nobody would be mad if you could post something on Twitter and lose your contract. Some sideways move.
So what happens
contracts
if contracts if we're going to sit up here and say that many to honor his contract, do the schools honor their contract when they fire you before your contract is over?
Right. No, it ain't about
honoring the contract when you came here and said you was gonna make this team better.
That's
okay, and they supposed to honor a contract when they said I'm gonna sign you for 5 years and fire you after 2.
The other party didn't hold up their side of the contract. They
it ain't about the contracts. It ain't about the contracts, and it ain't about the money. It's about when you come sit in my living room and you say I want to make HBCUs a staple instead of people going to these regular schools, and then you go to one of these regular schools. Now you fucking my head up, dog. Which one is it?
I get that. Right, so I really don't have no argument against that.
No. Let's look at this though. Let's say if he didn't come and sit in your child's living room and Nick Saban at Alabama or Dabo Swinney at Clemson came into your living room and said, we want to have your son, right? Your son sat on the bench for 4 years and did nothing and now has nothing to show for it. But a coach like Deion came and said, all right, I'm going to take him to this HBCU. I'm going to give him exposure, get him an education, get him some playing time, possibly get him recruited. Get him seen at the next level. You want that. Just because
we're only looking at the bad side on the HBU side, but it's also a bad side when Nick Saban sit on your couch and do just like what Nell said. It's also still a bad side on both sides.
Right,
but what I'm saying that get drafted every year, right?
Look, no. But what I'm saying is, if I'm a high school coach and I say I'm here because I love my neighborhood and my community and all that, I'm not taking a high-paying college job.
That's where I'm at, and I'm like, at least, and I'm like, if you signed a contract,
what's your end game?
At least, just
is your end game NFL or your end game high school?
My end game is what I said. I'm here for the community to build.
Your end game, right? Your end game was the community.
That's my end game.
So you had no dreams and aspirations of being an NFL coach.
No matter if you did or you not.
That's what I'm saying. That's what Deion Sanders. Deion Sanders said. He said, "Forget going to another school.
He said,
I'm here for HBCUs."
It's some things you have to say, but he also said, if that door comes knocking, I am listening to these opportunities. He also said that in that same breath.
And if I'm Jackson State, honestly, he's like, because I'm on my knees begging basically for a level up. It's like you gotta take that. But it's like as soon as I hear that, when the door opportunity come knocking, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I would have never even went there.
I'm like, no, No, I'm cool.
They got stepping stones. You have to say step, and at the end of the day, make yourself happy.
That's what I'm
Take
saying.
care. Take care of yourself.
I understand the stepping stones, but
To me, he's just been transparent.
Just don't say that. Then don't say I'm here to build up HBCUs because
Or don't do it. Just
but
don't
he
do
did.
Because no one knew who Jackson State was before now.
Yes, they did, bro.
Our lips, it's in our minds, it's on our. We
not
even
next year.
follow it on
not 2 years from now.
That's what I'm about to say. No, in a couple years, you're not going to know who they are again.
Yeah, and in a couple years, ain't nobody going to be following the Lakers when LeBron leave.
Here we go.
Here
we go.
What is he talking about, What is he talking about?
No, because you can't say because this man took this job and he sold y'all a dream of saying, all right, I want to build HBCUs, and he went and got him and he went and furthered his life and his career because he got an obligation to himself. Yeah, at the end of the day, that HBCU was going to still be there.
Because D-Nell was really hurting for money. That's right. He really needed this bag. He was going to be on the streets.
Why is it black society we never support the people, but we'll condemn them for going out there making them suffer?
No, I
never supported Dion.
No, I do support him. But what I'm saying is, are you here for the HBCU or are you here to use this as a stepping stone?
And that question alone,
I think the stepping stone part was clear. I think it was clear. I'll build you up while I'm here, but I'm going to entertain.
Right, Zach is right. Zach answer is right because he, like Zach said before, he was in speeches and conferences and saying
I
have to say that while I'm here.
He never ran from that, right? He never ran from that opportunity of saying, if something comes my way, I'm gonna do it.
Right, but if I'm the star quarterback, I'm not coming there because I don't know.
The star quarterback was his son.
No, I'm not. What if it ain't his son? If you're the star quarterback, are you going there not knowing what he gonna fucking do in the same year that you there?
In reality, Dion didn't get as many recruits as he could have.
Zach, it ain't about if you believe in him or not. If you got the opportunity to go to Alabama or to go to Jackson State, but you're gonna go to Jackson State because you're believing in Dion, but he can do whatever he want to do in a year. You could have been in Alabama.
All right. So what about this situation right here? What if his plight works? What if he's saying I couldn't get everything that I needed to get at Jackson State because this ain't a Power 5 school, a D1 school. Going to Colorado now helps me show these parents they going to a D1 school, which is getting these kids right in the face of these NFL teams. Remember a year and a half ago when he was begging NFL scouts to come to his pro day,
right?
Begging them. He was, where y'all at? No one was coming out to see these players, and these players is dope, right? So now what he's saying is, I can now take my people who I know is going to get seen on this level to this school. So bigger scale.
No, I understand the look, but the purpose is to bring these people to the HBCUs. That's the ultimate purpose.
Well, no, I don't think it's about the HBCUs. I don't think it's about the HBCUs. I think it's about the kids.
It's also got a responsibility to itself. Well, to do
Zach. It's about the kids, but don't you want the kids at the HBCU to get this look?
This is what I'm saying.
I don't be there for them to get this look.
I don't want to see Deion Sanders chasing no bag at however old he is. It looks like he's needing this bag.
No, he ain't needing that bag.
Exactly, he's not needing this bag. So why wouldn't he stay at Jackson State and fulfill your duties?
Saying.
Well, I think he wants to be an NFL coach.
That's what I'm saying, Zach.
The opportunity is bigger to more.
You say what it is.
Yeah. Why? And I don't even understand why would you, as a black man, really want to be an NFL coach, seeing how they get shitted on, bro? You gonna get shipped out there and get shipped right back home.
And here's another thing. Like the minute we'll say, oh, they ain't got no black coaches, and then they hire one, and then we crucify them.
We don't crucify them; they fire them.
I never said that.
Well, no. Well, what I'm saying is we don't have enough black coaches in college or the NFL. Right. Then when we get one, and it's like, oh, you dirty.
Right.
Hey, man, because I see Dion making moves like this, and we got to question him, period.
I ain't questioning that, man. I'm supporting that. Make
I'm
any move you got to make, black man.
All I'm saying
is make your family better, and you doing what's best for you.
I'm not questioning.
His family wasn't hurting in the first place.
Look,
so
I'm not questioning.
You could have stayed and made the community.
Was his son going to the NFL to Jackson State?
No, I'm not questioning.
His son ain't going to the NFL from Colorado.
Look, I'm not questioning him, and I do support him now. But it's not. You're not going to HBCU then. Like. That's all I'm saying. None of the star players, you can't say in one instance that I want star players to go to HBCUs. That's not going to happen. That's
You
never
took
going
more
to happen
players.
because of this kind of shit. That's never going to happen because of this kind of shit. That's never going to happen.
Think
Sometimes
about
you
them
have to
sophomores at
sacrifice
that school
for the bigger
who
picture.
just got shitted on. They got 2 years to finish out, and they like, damn, Dion just left, bro. Like, ain't
Right.
nobody gonna come fill his shoes.
Right.
It's gonna be transfers. Like, yo, Jackson State just got shitted on.
This is the
Crazy.
thing, but this is what we're not understanding, and we think, all right, it's going to be a lot of transfers. But when these kids go on these recruitment trips and they realize they're going to be third string and fourth string, and if I stay at Jackson State, I'm gonna still be a starter. I'm sitting my ass down and standing at
Bro,
Jackson State.
ESPN's no longer coming to your games. You're never gonna be seen.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about
But
now?
who brought that to them though? Who brought that to them?
You ain't gonna be seen. You ain't gonna be seen on
yourself
Florida
right
State
now.
bench
You're
either.
moving the
Wow.
goalposts because you're moving the
Wow.
goalposts. We was just talking about them kids wanting to go there to start and have a look. They're never going to get the look again. The look's over.
Dion supposed to stay there the rest of his life.
Let's go.
Hey, you should have never signed up for it.
Let's move on now. Let's move on now. Because we could go all night with this shit. Let's move on, man.
So was it? And hold up. Was it any fair when Mark Jackson was fired from the Golden State Warriors?
I
And they
don't
hired
fuck with
Steve
Mark
Kerr?
Jackson either.
He
Fuck
built
no.
that
I
program.
don't
He
fuck with
built the
Mark
Golden State
Jackson
Warriors,
either.
and Steve Kerr came in there and won a
Why
championship
not?
that season.
Fuck no, that
You're
wasn't fair,
phony.
man.
It ain't fair. So if this man doing what he got to do to put a situation in front of him that's going to better him, go by and do it because they're going to
He
do it to us.
wasn't hurting
Man,
in
bro.
the first place.
It
Are
don't
you
matter about
good?
hurting.
You
It
are
matter about the
cool.
look that he need to do for himself.
That's
Nigga,
what
Mark
Jackson
Jackson do
State
to
was
Chris?
the look.
It's not for the
I
school.
want to know what Mark Jackson did to Chris.
what Mark Jackson did to Chris.
Nigga's a bum.
You don't like Mark Jackson?
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all what Mark Jackson did to Chris. This is the same kind of shit that happens with my other brother. They beat the Sixers. That's what happened.
I ain't no doc. If you said the Lakers,
in that case, he don't like a lot of people.
That's what I'm saying. That's
That's
right.
what happened.
Who don't beat the Sixers? So it's like,
Let's
can't
go.
take that stance.
Take this
Let's get
goddamn hoodie
to
off.
the Final Four face off, y'all, man. Y'all got y'all shoes and shit ready because everybody's
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get demolished today. I'm a little light.
You're a little light.
I'm a
What's
little
up,
light.
people in the chat? Are y'all ready to vote on these shoes after we all calm down a little bit? Y'all got y'all shoes, man?
Yeah.
Get me a Colorado hat tomorrow.
I know you is.
Colorado hat.
Fact.
Right.
They said, "What do he do to you, Chris?"
It's his hairline. That junk too crispy
And he
all
bald?
the time. Now he is.
Man.
Because he was backing out the
You ain't like the
Beijing.
You
ain't like the shimmy?
I ain't like the Fat Joe.
It's all because the Pacers beat the Sixers, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
He was a bum with Reggie.
He hit us with too many of them dumbass floaters.
He had
Yeah,
AI in the
man.
post. He had AI in the post hitting the teardrop on him, man. That's all it was.
Mark Jackson was 40 since his rookie year.
That's all it was, man. What's up? Y'all got y'all shoes ready, man?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this, man. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get y'all shoes up, man. Stop being slow, man. What's up?
Oh, look at me and T the
Yo, I
I
need
like your
those,
color.
bro. I need those now. Let us know in the chat, man. What shoe y'all pick, man?
Jordans today, huh?
Them just uncomfortable. Those jokes.
What's up, people? Let us know in the chat, man. What shoe y'all pick, man?
You hooping them Jones now?
The head Jordan 1s.
Never.
I was like, you can't. Ew.
Yeah, now you hooping some ones. You don't care about your life.
Yeah.
No, not the ones. The them KDs, bro.
Oh, the KDs. Well, I mean the ones too, though.
Facts. You guys were saying.
Facts. What up, people? It's looking like Nell might get this round, man. I ain't mad at them KDs. I need those green apples. Chris got a vote.
I like them. Them threes is a slept on.
What threes are those, Chris?
Infrared.
Infrared threes.
2014.
That what you call it? You sent in the Facebook joint. I was about to buy me a pair right then. Like I had to calm down. I was like,
All right, it looked like Nell got that round, man. It was tight though. Now I was on the All right.
Yeah, it's definitely about to be a year to threes.
I ain't mad at that.
Classics.
Nope.
Well, like
Second round, everybody. What's up? Let's see what we doing, man. 4, 3. y'all got me off kilter. 4, 3, 2, 1, man. Chris, you just going back out all the threes tonight?
It's the year of the threes.
Chris backing out all the threes tonight, man. What's up, y'all? Let
Little
us know.
triple action.
I need. You should have put on a
Nike Air
Kango
on
with
the
them
back.
joints.
Let us know in the chat, man. What's up? What's up, people?
Good elephant print.
I'm never mad at an elephant.
I just heard that word.
LeBron's TNT.
Yeah, they say never wear LeBrons in the club. Them shit's ugly.
These is a special edition, UConn edition, man, with the bubblegum soul.
Whenever I see anything, or you and Nell got any pair of LeBrons in your hand, I just be floored.
I definitely still hate him.
I really thought y'all was like fuck him so much that I don't even want the shoe.
Yeah.
Nah, I would never go like that over a pair of shoes.
Gotcha.
It's still fucking though.
Terrible.
It's still fucking though. But I would never go like that over a pair of shoes. Man. I don't know. It looks like Chris might get this round, man. What's up, everybody?
You wiping us out with them damn threes.
With the threes?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. No more threes.
I mean, if you want to do threes, we can do threes. Nah. You know, I can get in my three bag if you want to do.
That's somebody to go run upstairs. You can chill.
Lady B, you can't say you like them all. You gotta pick somebody.
Right. He is not all the above.
You're right. All right, y'all. Y'all ready for round 3? What's up? 4, 3, 2, 1. What's up? What's cracking? Let us know in the chat, man. Who y'all voting for, man? Now we got some Hirachis down there. Zach got some Air Max 1s. Chris got the Zoom 95s. I got some Penny 2s. What's up?
Backed out the nurse specials.
You said was it CNA?
Yeah. They definitely CNAs when they get freaky with the colorway.
Where's the love at today, man?
Hey, man, you know how I feel.
What I noticed about the audience?
What's that?
When you playing with colorways,
they love color.
Yeah,
they
do love
fucks
color.
with the colorways.
Don't care what the shoe is.
Yeah, right. Right. I got something for. I'm about to hit them with some Christmas specials. Next time.
It look like Zach got that round, man.
I'm gonna be colorwayed out next time.
All right, Zach, you got that round, Zach. All right. This round, I'm gonna punch y'all in the throat, man.
Oh Lord,
because I'm mad now.
I might hold up my water bottle then.
I feel like I wasn't getting enough love. I'm mad now.
He must have had them like just in case too. So he was like, let me hold it.
Definitely, man. It's the last round, everybody. Everybody in the chat ready? What's up? Y'all got to pick a shoe. Y'all can't be, finagle. No, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready? Everybody ready? Chris, you ready?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. What's happening, man?
Oh yeah, you did that. They ain't no need to vote.
Hell. They the Navy ones?
Yes, sir.
Oh no. All right. I thought they was the
for a minute, but I thought it was the originals.
Yeah.
I mean, I could grab the originals. I mean,
no need.
What's up, people? They wasn't showing me enough love. I had to get serious.
I still got to get a pair of those too.
No, I'm cool. They got the Craft Force coming out, the like all gray drinks. They kind of like the cool grays. Need them.
Yeah, I had to snatch around, fellas. My bad. I wasn't
Yeah,
getting enough
no,
love.
yeah, you deserve that round.
they
There you
weren't
got
showing
it.
me enough love in the chat, man.
Them joints not selling like that for real though. You
But
can still go find them if you need them, Zach.
they're fucking amazing.
Yeah, I ain't bought a pair of kicks in a long time.
So that means everybody has won a round.
I guess.
That's the first.
So
Thanks.
we got a 5-piece to break the tie.
That's
Negative.
what we doing. That's what we doing.
Negative.
No,
Not prepared.
Not prepared either. I got to get up out of this seat.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
y'all can't pick two, man.
Guess we'll pick what's on our feet right now. Then just pull off what you got on your.
I ain't got shit on.
In the crib,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
in the crib, bro.
You see where I'm right. Ain't outside.
In the crib. All right, that was a good final four face off, man. We gonna get into a couple last questions before we get up out of here.
I know we in TV roast this brand. I actually found a nice little pair that I came up on that I wanted to introduce to the family.
Go ahead now. What you got?
Enough love, and I found these little joints, little color.
For
The
yourself?
bottoms, little green.
I like
That's
that.
for yourself?
Yeah. So
Free key drinks for yourself. Okay. Now
I
stepping out your box.
I thought it was I thought Nell and T ain't do New Balance at all.
we don't.
First
We
of all, I don't. I don't.
I came across these and just kind of I thought these had a little.
Man,
little
they got spring written all over them.
You know what I'm saying?
Over them. So
Lady B said they sweet.
what up, New Balance?
Welcome to the
Word
good
on the
life
curb.
now.
Word on the curb is this will be Kyrie's next home, New Balances. So check that out. It's between Balance and either Skechers. They're saying. So they're saying.
Yeah,
Where did you see this lie at?
What? No, I heard he was hooping in a pair of Skechers though.
He was hooping a pair of all black Skechers, yeah, and some regular socks. So New Balance might be the new home.
Yo, that hurts my
feelings.
feelings.
3 companies: New Balance, Under Armour, and possibly Skechers, introducing the basketball line with
I would go
being
New
one of the
Balance.
brand ambassadors.
No, listen.
I would go New Balance.
If Kyrie goes to Skechers, that's gonna hurt my heart.
I don't see if he goes with any of them. I would see it being Skechers because the rumor I heard he was going like independent brand.
Mm-hmm. Just to stick it to Nike.
He could but it's a bag over there, Under Armour, because Quiet is kept.
Look at the Under Armour bag.
Steph Curry is killing it.
I'm cool.
That's why I don't think it's enough room for 2 of them now.
That's why I say go to New Balance.
It's not enough room for 3 of them. They already got Kawhi.
Kawhi
Who else they got?
Kawhi. Everybody's scared they're gonna tear their ACL. They're gonna miss games in Kawhi. Kawhi can't even stand on the court long enough.
That's New Balance, period, bro. New Balance not a boss nigga, except from them. Put them in them 550s.
I would not be mad at.
I try to trick them 990s out.
990 highs.
Right.
I would not be mad at him going to Under Armour, but I don't want to see him at Skechers. Sorry.
I would go New Balance first, then Under Armour.
That's disappointing, man.
Yeah.
That's right on brand for Kyrie.
Yeah. I mean, Under Armour would be ugly, but he make his money though, because them kids gonna go get him. Because I've been to a lot of small games and they be curried out in them Under Armour.
But just think if he went to Skechers, just think how he loves that.
What color?
That affordable sneaker price point. He likes that. So if he went to Skechers and he can produce a shoe for $80, keep it under $100, he'll kill. His influence is still powerful on the court.
Right, let me explain something.
I think it's less of an influence.
Let me explain something while we on TaylorMade Kicks, man. I was against Yeezys, and I got a pair of Yeezys, just to have a pair of Yeezys. I'm still against New Balances, but I did get one pair just to have a pair. But it ain't no way in hell I'm gonna buy a pair of Skechers. Ain't gonna never.
I thought you was about to back out the Crocs. I thought you was about to let the world know that you bought a pair of Crocs. You were taking us down that lane.
Have a pair of Skechers. It ain't gonna never fucking happen. I'm never fucking doing it.
Before I wear some
Y'all ain't doing it.
I'll buy 20 pair of Skechers before I wear some Crocs.
I would never.
Skechers, they do too much imitation stuff. It's not even that they at a crazy price point. They're only like in Payless. It's the fact that you go to Payless and then you see Balenciaga Skechers, Jordan Skechers, Adidas Skechers, K-Swiss Skechers.
Yeah,
they bite. They bite.
They could be sued on a low.
Facts.
Right.
And they the sneaks.
Let's get into the last couple questions, y'all. I want to ask y'all: have y'all ever found a pair of sneakers that you thought you lost after like a couple months or like a year or whatever? What is that sneaker that you found and was like, damn, I've been looking for these Jones for a minute and I thought I really lost them?
I still ain't found them.
He said,
you know what I'm saying, bro? That's one, man.
I'm still looking. I'm still looking. A very specific pair. I'm still looking for them. I don't know where they at.
I'm still looking for my Jordan 15. It's the white and gray pair from the St. Joe's gym.
That's crazy.
Where somebody stole my joints before I even got to wear them for a second time. My first wear, bro. I took them joints off to go practice and never seen them again. I'm still looking for them now. I'm still looking for them. These are the original joints from 2000, so I need those.
So what about just some sneakers that's buried in the closet?
Y'all do that?
Yeah.
You got a pile of sneakers?
Yeah.
That's foul, bro. That's so foul.
No, I ain't got no pile, but you know, sometimes when, like when you going in the boxes and you grab from the bottom, you be like, man, I ain't wore these joints in forever. It's like, I'm just gonna throw them on just to go to the barbershop.
Speaking, I do got one of them joints. I pulled a pair of Air Maxes out. This was maybe like 2 months ago. I pulled a pair of Air Maxes out, and them joints crumbled on me, bro.
Crazy.
From 2006, though. I knew it. I was chancing it. The air bubble was all foggy and everything. I said, they see these. They know they're going to be from 06. Bro,
most of the time when I go to the barbershop, I always grab from the bottom of the barrel. I pull something out from the bottom and I'll go get a haircut and come on back.
And then I found all this hair in my sneaks. I was so mad.
Not all this hair in my sneaks.
Just from like the old joints, like the old joints you don't wear, but they still it.
Right.
All had little hairs on them.
So what about you now? Have you found anything in the closet?
Yeah, found a pair of black cats.
Dry rotted.
Some black cats about a week and a half ago.
Some black cats though? Well, yeah, no different, bro.
I thought I
forgot about his black cat.
Remember when we first started the show, we had gave him a pair away to my nephew for being a guest. Right. I didn't know I had two pair, and I was salty that I had gave him them.
Right.
Remember that?
And then I was cleaning the closet or whatever the case may be to organize it, and I found another pair.
Closet, man.
No. Hold on. See, are your pile of shoes out of the box?
There might been like, how you just got sneaks that you used to ball in or whatever, and you just
it's a couple pairs. There's a couple pairs that don't have a box.
Right, they're not trashed, but they was like your ball sneaks.
It's like side by side still though. They don't start going on top of each other.
My ball sneaks, I just throw like wherever. Hey, my ball sneaks, I just throw them to wherever.
I used to keep a pair of ball sneaks in the trunk.
Right,
for sure.
Right. So that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like if you find a pair in the trunk.
Because my thing is when you got the pile of sneaks, then one of them is looking like this, and the other like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I get that, but they be around, man.
That hurt my soul.
Sometimes you find some shit, man. All right, fellas.
The ball sneaks is cool.
The last question, as we always end, what is next on your list? What's up?
Good question.
I need some more fours in my life.
What fours?
Need those three that we've mentioned.
They got those craft fours coming out. It's like an all gray four.
What threes you talking about, man? Talking about these threes, man? Y'all want these threes, man?
No, not those. The original ones.
Yellow.
No, the original ones with Nike Air on the back.
Oh, all right. So
Jordan never played in those, so I don't.
You right. You right. Those is hard though. Those is hard.
Are those retros?
Those is hard though.
Yellow Jordan.
They all right.
They hard though.
Not too much. We've been getting a lot of shit since we've been doing this.
I definitely need them. I feel I like them Wizard 3s. I know they're not big on this panel, but them Wizard 3s is clean. I don't know what's your gripe with them.
I think the only other thing I'm looking for is the Almananir 4s. I like them.
You're a little
purple.
late.
No, I want them.
I was a son.
No, that's something he had what's on your this and next. I couldn't
Yo, did you see how
And
they was doing that release?
raffles.
It was a crazy raffle, Joe.
Did you see? No, it wasn't even no
Some of those
raffle. You had to
raffles
make a
It wasn't no
video.
raffle. You had to
Yeah.
go on their site and
You had to
Yeah,
make
I
a
ain't doing all
video
that.
and like how
They
like
had-
Video. I'm not
yes,
doing
bro.
all
We
that.
had to make a video
They out
and
of pocket
post
for
it.
that. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Yeah, I
all
was like, what?
you had to be selected out of just. It was like, what the fuck? I'm scavenger hunting for a pair of sneakers that I'm just.
Yeah, man, they doing way too much.
Yeah,
like,
that's
and
too much.
I
I'm
ain't,
not
I
doing all
don't know
that.
for what reason.
Yeah, I ain't doing all that.
Yeah, it was weird. So
I ain't seen no videos get posted nowhere, no commercials or nothing like that. So I'm like, you would have had me make a video, post it on my social media, make me look crazy. Like, yo, I'm an
Yeah.
advocate for whatever, just for some Jordans.
Yeah, that's just too much. Nah.
What you got, Zach?
Probably my next pair. I'm getting the the ones that just got. I'm drawing a blank. The ones that just got.
I'm
They
cool.
just dropped.
Champions, Maryland.
But the damn, I cannot. I'm drawing a blank. But they just dropped like maybe a couple weeks ago, and came out again and again. Like maybe two. They did 2-3 drops. The ones. Bulls colorway.
Too much lost and found.
the lost and found.
Yep. I ain't get a pair.
Dropping again on
but
Saturday.
Exactly. Yep. I'm gonna have to screenshot a picture to the old lady. All else fails. This what I want for Christmas. That's it.
He said I'm screenshot pictures for the old lady. This is what I need for Christmas.
The Cherry 11s is dropping this weekend.
How y'all feel about them?
About what?
The
The
cherries
Cherry
11.
11s.
Like grown on,
I'm cool
or
on it.
you still it's still a pass for y'all.
It's still a pass for me.
Yeah,
Big
it's
pass.
just whatever. Yeah.
Them all navy joints in a high. Right.
I like
Now
the
we
old navy
talking.
joints
Now
though.
we talking.
Yeah,
That's good
they
sweatsuit right
they
there.
dope.
I ain't mad at that.
Them like it's just I already seen them cherry joints too much, and then they look like they too. Even I don't know. It's like it's weird. It's like they too ordinary. Like it's just so big. Like we've seen cherries already. We've seen white and red 11s already. We've seen every variation of a white and red 11.
I swear to God, I pictures niggas outfits already. And
That's what I'm
like,
saying. It's like
I see it.
The red sweatsuit,
Like I
the
see it.
flannels,
Yeah,
the
I
whole
see it.
tech suit, the whole tech
Oh
tech
my
fleece.
God! I just already see
you
it.
can see it the day after Christmas
Yeah,
in the mall, out in
niggas
the
just
street on
putting
social
Jordan
media.
jerseys on
Right.
for no
And
reason.
you walk through the mall and you see like 18 different whack ass outfits, and I'm just like, all right, that's
I don't
it.
even want to see 18 pairs of the same sneak. Like these,
Right.
what is these Air Force Ones, bro? Like y'all, somebody could have waited. Like
I grab a pair. And I'm probably gonna wait at least 6 to 8 months before I even put it on.
Right.
it's summertime for sure.
I don't like no white Jordan 11s unless it's a Concord. If it's not the Concords,
I think that's what it is. Like, yeah, like I didn't like the UNC them win like 82, the white and navy joints. I didn't like if it's not original and it turned me off. And then that high cut patent leather with a color on it really turned me off. But I do want if they re-release the Columbias, like the right way, not like no Legend Blues, I will get a pair of Columbias.
Is that the only colorway that all white?
Only joints, man.
Right?
Yeah, when them Columbias first dropped, man, that was different.
Yeah,
I couldn't be pushing the button because they be so tired of me with the ones I know that's gonna hit.
Right. The joints that you know go ahead and just keep pushing that joint.
Yeah, we need a couple mil. Concord, like, but I'll be busting them in the head.
Or
Again, the two about every quarter I drop them bitches.
it's
You
time
heard
for
they slow in production,
breads.
right?
What you said now?
It's time for another bread 4 to come out.
I'm not mad at that at all.
It's time for them to drop them again.
To me, I swear, every quarter.
14. When was the last bread
Yeah,
4?
I think 14.
14.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all.
I couldn't be pushing the button.
It's looking like 2023 going to be the year of the threes, huh?
Yeah.
Is it over for the ones?
It's been over for the ones.
Saturation.
It's been over.
Yeah.
Fours already
took
the place of the ones.
Four's got the ball right now.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and Jordan they ain't even dictate that. So that was like the whole hype market doing that. But yeah, like you say, it's the year of the threes.
Most of them ones now they under retail for resale.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fellas. Last question. Favorite sneakers you got for Christmas, man?
What Christmas?
Any Christmas.
This nigga said, what Christmas? Right? Like,
Any Christmas.
this
Man.
nigga be getting 10 pairs of Christmas.
I'm an orphan. I ain't never getting none for Christmas.
Any Christmas, man.
Yes, I
Oh,
can't
fuck.
remember like getting a because I'm just like if I see them, I want them, I get them. Ain't really like a Christmas thing.
So as a
I'm gonna figure
kid,
out a
That's
way
what I'm
to
like,
get 'em.
damn, not as a kid, you never got a pair of sneaks?
that's what I'm saying.
No,
As
no,
a
no, no.
kid,
As
Yeah,
a kid, it was all about the first day
I
of school,
remember
not
that far
after
back.
Christmas. It was all about the first day of school. Christmas, I was trying to get some video games.
Oh,
First day of school,
Christmas.
boom.
Yeah, Christmas.
How
Yeah,
you get
I
gifts
was lit.
after
There was too much
Christmas?
competition on our block for us not to get Christmas sneakers.
Right. Christmas, I was lit.
This is not a thing. That's what I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I would get a pair, but it wasn't. To me, the first day of school was way more important than after Christmas.
Oh, I thought you said, all right, the first day of school, yeah.
First day of school is
First
one
day of school.
But they got no first day of school release.
Right.
Right? No, but it didn't matter as long as you killed them.
Yeah,
I
but
coulda
you
got a
gotta
pair
kill
for-
them with like just the best sneak you could pick out of the
Right,
bunch.
right,
When you
right.
get that, like the Concord 11, like that was probably my best 2011 Concord. Even though I bought it for myself, but that was
Yeah.
like the best Christmas release ever. Is when they released Concords on Christmas.
I will say that's the same thing. I'm gonna say the
Yeah.
the 11 Space Jams. I bought them myself. I stood in line on South Street. I got there at 3:30 in the morning, and it was pouring down rain, and it was cold as shit. But the store opened at 8:30, and they had maybe 7 pair, and I was the 6th person in line.
7 pair. Yo, they backdoored they whole shipment.
Remember
they
South
had
Street that had a
7
little store
pairs.
Sansom on it?
Yeah.
And I stood in Sansom line from 3:30 in the morning till 8:30, and they had 7 pair, and I was number 6.
Samson was low key lit.
It was
in the
low
day.
lit, but there was the Chinese bulls, and remember, the
Right.
Chinese
They
bulls
selling everything
controlled the
early.
resale
Right.
market. And he had 1 pair left for 9.5s, and I was the last person to get them.
That's crazy.
And I think I had the fucking flu for like 3 weeks afterwards because with a little thin ass jacket.
Yeah, you got something sick out there.
And if you left that line, it wasn't no coming back.
That's crazy. Man. But this episode 76, everybody. It was a Samson on the Deuce.
Look at that. Look at my shirt. 76.
First of all, Zach. Episode 76, man. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Any last words, fellas, before we get up out of here? What's going on?
One word for me. Colorado.
Colorado.
I mean, Gilly the Kid Jr. We gonna see you at the games there too, huh? Okay.
Right there. Dancing in the locker room.
All them white boys gonna be like, what is he doing?
I'm gonna say Dion.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Get in line.
What about you, Chris?
You know what I'm saying? Black Pride. Let's keep our HBCUs alive.
HBCUs.
Yeah.
Look at now.
Terrible. You need to burn them like Balenciagas.
We out here.
Are we not buying Balenciagas this year, fellas?
You wasn't supposed to buy Balenciaga last year.
What I'm saying.
Are we done with the Balenciaga fad?
I've never been on the Balenciaga fan.
Nah, I ain't never really
Not a
been.
fan at all.
Yeah.
I hate the Balenciaga sock sneaker. I hate them Jones.
Them little dumbass soles on them shoes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yo, they got just the last word. There's a little history on that Triple S Balenciaga sneaker. It's a basketball running and walking sole on that sneaker. Like, he really had a thought process behind putting those 3 layers onto the bottom of that shit. Yeah, shaking my head.
Shaking your head. Shaking your head.
Yeah. On that note.
Yeah.
We out of here, man. Game 7 tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all tune in, man. We out of here, man.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.